What's up, everybody? Hopefully everybody's staying safe and you're staying at home. And on this video, finally gonna talk about my truck right here on the right, or to my right, and I'll let you know what happened with it, why I don't use it. So let's get into it. So this one's here, my 79. As you can see, it's bagged, but it's also been neglected. I don't use it anymore. I do miss it. I do want to use it again, but I really just don't want to put a lot of money into it anymore. You see how dirty it is. This one, I probably bagged it or got it bagged at least, man, I'm gonna say 5-6 years ago, probably, maybe even more. Had done the carpet, seat. So I know it's ugly now, but back then, like ostrich and stuff was like kind of popular, so that's why I went with it back then. But now, if I could do it all over, I wouldn't do ostrich anymore, nor this 2-color combo. And I put this their steering wheel on here. I know a lot of people have this steering wheel. You can buy this online. Have my little tree here for the air freshener. Some speakers on here. That's my gauge for the airbags. This truck was originally blue, as you can see there. Then I got it painted midnight blue, which almost looks similar to what it was originally. 24 by 15-inch wheels. They're pretty nasty. I need to get them polished again. We'll probably cut and polish, because I don't think a regular polish is gonna clean all of that up. That's why I like billet wheels though, because I mean, you can leave them outside and you can clean them up, basically make them look good again. Not compared to like chrome wheels. Like, let's say I had some chrome wheels, they'll start pitting, your chrome starts peeling, and you can't really fix those up with a polish or anything. This truck was originally a fleet side. Luckily, I was able to find one at a junkyard that's for this year, because certain years they didn't have the gas tank, not the gas tank, the door to fill up the gas. This one doesn't have the door. This one has just the little cap here. And if you know about this certain year, I think it's like 80, after 81 or 80 something, they have a little squared cap with a door, and then you can put the gas in there. So I looked out. I think I paid like $300 for this whole bed. Well, the last thing I did to this one, as far as like custom, was getting the bed tubbed out and got my floor done. As you can see here, I have some hinges for my hood. I'll let you know right now why I have these. But also have put new bumpers on it, LED tail lights on it. I think these are 24 by 10, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they're 24 by 9. They might be 24 by 9s. I don't remember. Bag 79. I put the half clear fender markers on it. I had put clear headlights with HIDs on there. The parking lamp clear. Then I have found this bumper. I had bought it from some guy. I think I found him on Craigslist. He was selling this whole bumper brand new. if I can't remember well, but I think on LMC truck it was like $300 or $400, and I think I paid like 100 and something for it, brand new. But honestly, I don't even like it anymore. I kind of just want to do like the blush one without the fog light holes in there, and just do it all stock. I had a billet grill on here, but I took it off. I put the stock grill on here. This bow tie, I don't even think this is a real one. It's just like a sticker kind. Now, show you guys what the motor looks like and why I have those hood hinges in the back. Because I don't have any hinges on this hood anymore. Let me use my hood prop real quick. Alright. So I don't have any hood hinges because the guy that I took it to get it tubbed with, he basically cut them off. On this year model, they have the hood hinges here, and not like the older, I think the newer ones, like the 80, let's say 85, they have some that come off like the firewall. Well, on this year they came off the inner fender. So when the guy tubbed it, he didn't even realize it. So I got screwed over there. Cause then I asked him, hey man, so what about my hood hinges? And he's like, well, I didn't even give it thought about it. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna just cut these tubs off and put my hood hinges on, right? But he cut everything that's inside of there. You can't see in here, but he basically cut it off, so I can't even use this fender. But yeah, it's a 350 transmission. I'm gonna see if it starts in a little bit. I'm gonna try to put a battery right now on it. I'm gonna have to put some gas in the car so it can start. And I need to move this truck because I need to cut the grass. And I'm sure this tire is flat. This one always loses air. Yeah, it feels kind of flat. It always loses air. So I'm gonna have to raise up the truck, try to get underneath there, and find, oh, there it goes, the little valve to put air in there, and move it out the way. So another thing, before I start like trying to turn it on and move it, I stopped using this truck because I took it to a mechanic. I wanted for him to change my oil pan on the motor. When I got there to check up on it at the shop, the guy, he had my transmission removed. He had taken off my dashboard. And I'm like, hey dude, what are you doing? Like, why do you have my dashboard apart? And he's like, oh, I was fixing a light inside of your gauge cluster. I'm like, dude, I didn't bring the truck here for that. You know, I could do that myself. I'm like, put my truck up back together, man, and I need to take it out of here because, you know, you're doing something I didn't even ask you. And then he had also worked on my brakes, and he had replaced this right here with the brake booster. And I told him, just put everything back together, just finish up what I had told you to do, and you know, I'm gonna take my truck because I'm not gonna leave it here anymore. And when I drove it back home, I had my foot all the way into the brakes and it wasn't stopping. Like, he didn't even do that right. Like I had my brake all the way down and the truck was still rolling. Luckily, I was able to stop like very, very slowly, and I just made it home. But man, the whole experience was pretty bad. I didn't want to deal with the truck anymore. I'm like, man, I put a lot of money into it. It might not seem like it now because it looks like shit, but I did put a lot of money in the truck, and I didn't want to keep putting money into it. So that's why I haven't used it no more. I know some people have asked me about it. They're like, hey, what happened to your blue back truck? But here it is. I don't know, I might try to mess with it. I'd rather mess with this one first though. I like this body style a lot. And you can tell I like step sides. I mean, I like everything. I like fleet side bed, step side bed. I think on this here, the step side looks good on it. Then it's tucking the big wheel, so it looks pretty good like that too. But yeah, let me try to turn it on real quick. Well, actually, let me put the battery on there, and I'm gonna try to turn it on. So yeah, let me try to connect this battery. Let me get the little thing out the way. This truck has negative and positive cables the right way. I gotta make sure I connect this on here too. This is for the compressor of my airbags. Here are my airbags. Might have to use a little screw here. Let me try to turn on the truck. Let's see if it starts. Yeah, I'm actually put some gas on this one too. That should do it. A little bit more. Do it. Turn it off real quick, make sure the grass ain't too burnt right there. I don't want to catch on fire. Looks good. That's one thing I like about this truck, that it sounded good. That's for my airbags. Alright. leave it on for a little bit. That way the battery don't get weak with the compressors on. Man, it stinks. I love the sound of this bag though. Should be fully aired up almost right there. So I can get underneath there and put some air on the tire so I can move the truck. So I don't want to roll it like that. I don't want the same situation as this back tire has on this. I'm gonna put this block right here to kind of give me some support just in case the truck goes down. It doesn't fall on me. Alright, I'm gonna put some air on this tire. Gotta make sure I don't touch the muffler on the truck. Can't really see, but it's up here. So I had 0 air. After I was done with the first time, I had like 20 psi. Let's see how much I have after I'm done with this. Almost 45 psi. I think that's good enough to at least move the truck around. You can see right above me, got my airbag right here, which is pretty old, man. I might have to replace them soon. I don't want for one of them to just pop on me or something. So right now I'm gonna move the truck out of the way, because I need to cut the grass all underneath it, and I'm gonna try to park it back. That's my dog Misty. I don't know what she's doing there, but she needs to get out the way. Y'all see me play with the airbags for a little bit. So that's basically it with my truck. Main reason why I wanted to build this truck is because when I was little, maybe like in middle school or so, I was at a snow cone stand and a guy pulled up with a bag truck, And I was trying to talk to him about it. I'm like, ask him questions about it. And he kind of brushed me off, right? So I'm like, all right, well, shit. Maybe one day I'll have my own. And that day happened. I had my own bag truck. So, guys, if somebody comes up to you and they want to talk to you about your truck, talk to them about it, you know. You never know, maybe that kid down the line is going to have something better than you. So that's the way I saw it. And here it is.